Hey guys, welcome back and Happy New Year. I know that it's super late to say Happy New Year, but I think it's, what is it, January the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Today's the 4th. Yeah, today's January 4th. So I hope that everybody so far is having a blessed new year. It's been a little rough over here, but I'm all good. Everything is good. Sitting outside because it's supposed to be, I don't know, it's a little chilly actually, I'm not gonna lie, in the shade, but yeah, it's supposed to be like 60 I think today. Sheldon was just out here, and then I got little mama. In her pouch. So I just made this fruit salad, which I'm going to show you. It's super easy to make, but I'm doing the Daniel fast. I do it every year. I want to say this is my oldest grandbaby's 6, and I know I've been doing it ever since she's been here. So 6 or 7 years I've been doing it faithfully, starting on January 1st all the way to January 21st. And then my husband's birthday is on the 22nd. So when it's his birthday, that's when I'm coming off of the fast. And then every single year I say to myself, because you get so used to eating this particular clean way, I say to myself, oh, this is a good way of eating, and I'm going to try to stick to it. And then I don't. But I really do want to try to, of course, not totally, but just really make it a healthier 2026 is what my goal is. But anyway, guys, this right here came delicious. It's good. I already tried it, so I already said my prayer over it. So with me, what's been happening? So yesterday I was completely just down for the count. I was down and I was out. Probably starting around Christmas, I would say, my friend came back. And ladies, I thought my friend was gone for good, but no. She decided that she wanted to come back again, good old Flo, for Christmas. So, it's been weird because I think I'm in the whole menopause thing. So, I don't know. You never really know what to expect. So, for about that week, it was there, but, it was okay. But then I think it was the day before New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day. Holy moly. Like, it was rough. It was rough. And I couldn't even leave the house. That's how rough it was. It was tough. So I was stuck at home. And then I think with that, probably my iron was low, my blood sugar was low. And then me starting the fast on the 1st, it started on Friday. I woke up with a headache, and eventually throughout the day it went away, and then Friday night I was okay. But then yesterday I woke up and I thought I might die. It was a migraine, just, oh my gosh, just my whole head, behind my eyes, everything. And I'm sure it's just because, my body was like in shock. Where's my sugar? Where's everything? And so I couldn't even get out of bed. I just literally stayed in bed. I got up one time to, what did I do? Oh, I had to eat. And my husband was going to do it, but you know how it is. You want to do it yourself. So I had to cut up my little sweet potatoes and make some sweet potato fries. So I did that. And then I got right back in the bed. And then the funny thing about it is when my headache finally left me at about 9, I would say, my headache left me, and then you would think, okay, great, now you can go to sleep. Well, being that I've been in the bed all day, now my back is hurting, my shoulders are hurting. So I was tossing and turning in the bed all night, but thank God I feel so much better today. Yesterday was like a rainy, dreary day, which I didn't leave the house anyway, but today the sun came out and I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. But you know, that's what a fast is. You know, you have to give up something. It's not going to be comfortable all the time, but you know, it's worth it at the end. Every single time that I do my Daniel fast, there's some type of blessing that comes out of it every single year. So I'm praying this year will be the same. And I'm going to be showing you some little recipes, just very simple. There's tons of Daniel fast recipes online that are very intricate, but to me, this is just me. It's just my opinion. At that point, it becomes more of like a delicacy, like a diet, and less of like a fast, if that makes sense. I mean, of course, you need to be able to live through it, you know, and you want to, you know, have things to put in your body that will help you to get through. But whenever it comes down to like, oh, you can make fake cheese and you can make it taste like this, I don't do all that. But like this little fruit cocktail recipe, or fruit salad, it's super simple and it's delicious. Let me take a bite. So I wanted to show you guys something, my little planner. So I don't know if you guys plan. I don't really so-called like journal plan fancy. I tried to years past with happy planners and $40, $50 planners and all of that. And just to be honest, I start and then I stop and then that's it. Now I still write in my little book every single day, you know, like I paid this bill. I don't do it on my phone. I'm a little old school when it comes to that. This is due, that's due. I paid this, call up and cancel, you know, the whole thing. This person's birthday is coming up, make sure you get something, all that. So this is the same brand that I've been buying. I want to say for the past couple of years. It's small, so I love it. It's hardcover, and it has the little thingamajiggy here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to link it. Let me figure out how to link it because I was so surprised. Of course, I always forget to get it until the very end, or actually after the year already starts. But it's just real simple. It has every day you could write in, and then it has, you know, your little things, addresses and things in the front. Nothing fancy, but I want to say in years past I've paid maybe like $9.99 for it. Nothing crazy. But this year, and I'll check to see if it's still that price, I paid $3.99. So that's a bargain. So I grabbed that real quick. And so what else? So 2025 was great, actually. You know, the Lord is faithful. I purchased a home, which is great. I've had home in the past, years ago, with my, you know, former spouse and all of that, but the feeling to be able to just accomplish things when you're doing it yourself and you're knowing what you're doing. Back then, I was just going through motions and signing papers and things, so it's a blessing. And I still can't actually believe that it happened, but here I am, sitting on the deck. So it happened. We got Roxy in, which is Little Mama. She's in there. Little Mama. We got Little Mama in 2025. I got my grandbaby, my second grandbaby in 2025. So it was good. It was good to us. I don't think anything too crazy happened, thank God. But you never know. You never know what tomorrow's going to bring. That's why, like the Bible says, today is the day of salvation. You don't wait until tomorrow. You know, you can plan for next year, you can plan for next week, but we don't even know if we're going to be here. We don't know. By the grace of God, we're going to wake up if God wants us to, and if not, then it'll be our time. So you just have to be prepared. And I've been really, really serious the past, I don't know, I would say probably the past 5 years for sure. I've been ready and waiting with the, what does my pastor say? With the mailbox flag up. I've been ready and waiting, people. So yes, thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. If you're new here, I would love it if you leave a comment, subscribe, stick around. Most of all, this is a channel where it's positive. I do talk about, you know, Jesus Christ and what he's done for me, because he has done so much for me, and I'm never going to stop talking about what he did for me. And then I take you around, we, you know, do some hauling, we do some antiquing, different fun things like that. So if you'd be so kind, it does help out the channel if you do like, if, you know, give it a like. I don't know if I've ever been hyped before. That would be fun if you press the hype button. I don't know what that does, but maybe it lets people see my videos. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here now. I'm going to show you just the little Daniel Fast edition grocery hauls. I'm going to show you how I made this delicious fruit salad, and yeah, and I'll be back this week with more video, guys. Have a blessed week. Bye. Alright, so this is the first real Aldi Food Lion haul of the year, Daniel Fast edition. Well, not everything, because some is for my husband. So those chips there, those are really good if you never had them. This only has 3 ingredients. So they had this one here, which was like almost $3. And then in another aisle, they had the dupe for it, which was like $1 less. So I opened up this one. This one's really good. It has coconut oil, popcorn and coconut oil, that's it. Tastes just like butter. We'll see how this one is when I open it. Then some old-fashioned oats. These used to be like $2 and change. They're $4 now. But I'm going to make some of these like healthy Daniel Fast cookies. I'll show you. And then for my husband's coffee, and then some organic linguine. It's just whole wheat, so I could eat that. Some bite-sized potatoes. These avocado singles. Actually, all the ingredients here, if you could see it, are... Can it focus? Okay, there you go. All clean ingredients, so that's good. And they don't go bad as quick as real avocados, so... Unsweetened applesauce, because this is my go-to, like for breakfast. I'll just put some cinnamon in it. That'll be breakfast. Broccoli, cilantro, red onions, some grapes, some cherries. Cherries are so pricey, but I got like a pound. I was surprised that they had this at Aldi's. So I can eat peanut butter on the Daniel Fast, but it has to have like nothing in it. And I was surprised. I didn't think that Aldi would have it, but they do. So just peanuts and sea salt. So that's going to go with that. And some bananas for my cookies later. And then for my husband's sandwiches, this sourdough, if you don't bake your own, is good. Some squash or zucchini. Zucchini, romaine for crush in us. Some light sour cream, olive oil, cantaloupe, pressed coconut water. This was, okay, can it focus? I don't know. Anyway, it has organic coconut water, coconut cream, and organic coconut flavor. So that's all clean. Some coleslaw, and some sweet kale. So that's Aldi. And then at the Food Lion, these cereals are on sale again for $1. They were in the front. They have more in the cereal aisle. I had gotten before the Cinnamon Toast Crunch dupe and one of the others, but for $1, you can't beat it. So crispy rice and frosted flakes. For when the grandbaby comes over, $1, you can't beat it. This is 100% whole wheat pasta. You gotta be, I'll let you know how this is, because with whole wheat pasta, either it tastes like cardboard or it tastes like real pasta, so we'll see. And this is what I was looking for, and I got a super good deal on these. They had them 2 for $4 on MVP, but then if you buy 2, you get 1 free. And if you never had this before, this is Daniel Fast Friendly. So the ingredients are just tomato puree, crushed tomatoes, roasted garlic, olive oil, and salt. So that is clean to eat for the Daniel fast. And that is it, guys. So I'm going to be back in just a little bit. See you in a bit. Bye. Hey guys, alright, so I found this recipe probably a few years ago. So it's super simple. If you want something that is Daniel Fast friendly and sweet, it's just a simple fruit salad. So you can use any fruit you like. I'm using grapes, strawberries, cantaloupe, and blueberries. So they're all in here, if you can see. And of course I soaked them for a little bit in some vinegar to make sure that all the nastiness is off of them. Okay, so there's that. Then you get unsweetened coconut milk. It could be any brand, but the ingredients have to be clean. So this one is just coconut and water. So you could save the water for like smoothies and things, but it's the top part here, the cream that settles to the top. Oh, and you keep it, it's best if you keep it in the refrigerator for like a day overnight, because then it's harder and it gets easier to scoop out. So you just, see how it's hard? You put it into a bowl. I forgot who showed this recipe, but it was a lifesaver when, I mean, you don't have to just do it when you're doing the Daniel fast. You can do it anytime. Anytime you want to be healthy and eat clean, because eating clean is always good. Okay, so I have milk. Let me get all the chunks out. So hold on, guys. Alright, so that's just milk left. So I'm going to save this for a smoothie. I'll put that over there. So let's whip it up. The last years that I did it, it whipped up really good. So fingers crossed, let's see. There. Let's see. Yep. So this is nature's sweetener. So we're going to just put it on the fruit. like that. Now, of course, if you're not doing the Daniel fast, you could put vanilla in there, a little bit of sugar, whatever you want, but the coconut milk is actually sweet enough that you don't really need it. So we got to get all the goodness out of there. I wonder if coconut milk is okay for dogs. I don't know. Okay. So there's that, and then we're just gonna kind of toss it up in there. Toss it up, guys. This spoon might not be the best to do it with, but... And then, of course, once you put it in the refrigerator to eat it next time, everything's gonna be all nice and cold, and the cream is gonna even thicken up more, and then you got some nice, healthy, Daniel fast-friendly fruit salad. So you get the point, you get the drift. It's gonna look like that. There you go, and it's delicious, guys. All right, let me know if you've ever had it, or if you do make it, let me know how it goes. All right, talk to you in a bit.